Welcome, 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 loves. Thank you for joining in as I'm trying to make sure I adjust everything so that you can see what's before you. Um, we are going to be discussing today feeling stuck. So, whether it's feeling stuck in your work, your creativity, in your art, or in your life, because we have to realize that we have power to, we have the control, and sometimes surrendering is a good thing. It's not always giving up. It's not giving up at all. Sometimes we have to take a look back and see exactly how and why we're stuck and whatever it is, and so that we can rise above and get the heck out of that. So, it's about creativity. All right. So it's a lot of us that are very creative out there. And sometimes it's a normal thing to feel stuck from time to time for whatever reason, feel stuck about something. Maybe you're a writer and you feel writer's block, or you feel stuck, or you feel stuck because of something that you don't know exactly how to control or what to do. We're going to work on that today. All right. So before I do, please feel free to subscribe, and please, please, please ring that bell icon, because I give all types of readings here. A lot of them are cards. I give also channel readings, and I do live as well. So go ahead and subscribe. See what kind of goodies come out of this. But for right now, let's just start. I've already pre-channeled and pre-shuffled everything, so we are good to go. Okay, and as we have it, like I mentioned, creativity. Um, our guides are telling us it's about deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and held. Okay, be held. Sometimes, it's like you might be saying, what? Rest? I'm trying to create something or do something, be something, have something. And that's understandable. We all go through that. So let's just see what comes up in the read today. Okay, and when you're feeling stuck, it's okay, they're saying, to release. Okay, I'm not sure how it's showing up in your camera, but to release. Sometimes, we have to trust that the universe knows our higher good. And it's all about facing that and knowing that, we are in our light. And whether we are stuck or not, our inner light is still shining, it's still around us, it hasn't left us. It just simply means that sometimes we have to back away. If you could imagine looking, like, even if you looked at your hands, and the closer your hands get to your face, you see less and less and less until finally it covers your eyes and it's dark, it's very close, and it just, you can't see the details you saw on your hands before. Of course, that's because oftentimes we're very hard workers, and we, are too close sometimes to things, or maybe we're working too hard. It's translation on something, or wanting something too much. And it's okay to take a break. They're saying, go ahead and, take some time off. Have faith that these things are going to be working out for you. Okay, because oftentimes when we take a break, it's almost like meditation, and you could even go into a light meditation, or like a siesta, take a nap, like after people eat, and or grab a bite to eat, grab something to drink, um, you know, do something that's outside of whatever it is you're trying to create. For example, if you have writer's block, if you're a musician and you're a writer, whatever it may be, because in that the reward does come in knowing that we have that power, we have the intention, we're not going to forget what it is that we want to accomplish. Okay, and we're constantly thinking that we're blocked. Well, maybe you feel like you're blocked, but let's just undo that. Let's get out of that right now. Oftentimes, when you walk away from something and take a break, or switch gears, switch energy, switch over and do something else, and then maybe come back to it another hour, another day, another few hours, whatever it takes, you have a renewal about you. The energy changes about you. Maybe going for a walk. Um, because what happens when you do this, you don't lose the vision of it all. What happens is an awakening, okay? And that's because it's always been there in your storehouse. And sometimes we put too much stress on ourselves. It's not that we don't trust or whatever, we put too much stress on ourselves. Sometimes it even helps to celebrate what we have already done and being grateful to the universe that we've gotten as far as we've gotten, even if it's just one line or one word or one sentence, and being grateful in advance, giving thanks in advance that what we want is coming to us. Also, at the same time, keeping that vision, because we keep the vision, it will happen. you know, it's like when a person says something, it first comes from their thoughts, what you think about, and then, what you see, and what you see, what you think about kind of goes hand in hand. So having that true intention will help you to be able to propel yourself to go back into what you were doing. You'll know your power. Um, this surrendering thing is really great because you're allowing yourself to have some breathing space to be able to create and reflect on when you were inspired to do whatever this is in the first place. So don't feel blocked. you know do know that sometimes it happens in chunks, and then we feel a certain way, we feel blocked. But just know that that's part of the transformation that's taking place. Your genius comes out because you have more openness about what's going on. And, of course, by releasing, maybe not being so hard on yourself, going through whatever this is, stuckness that you're feeling, having more understanding, knowing that it will work out for you, trusting in the universe that it will be delivered to you. Because, some days we just have those kind of days that just run really smoothly, and other days, a little bumpy. But do know that when you come back, it's a new birth. It's like starting over again with a fresh mind. And, it's about having that resilience, okay, to keep going, no matter what. I know it's funny story about resilience that I never have forgotten, as we have rabbits here, wild rabbits, and, we have squirrels. And there was one rabbit that was just on and on and on about, getting the food, hogging all the food. And there was a baby rabbit, and no matter what, even if the big rabbit snapped at it, it would go around and come back and try again. And then it would snap, it would go around and come back and try again, and it will snap it away, and it would keep going around and coming back, going around and coming back. And eventually it got a piece of something, and it was able to eat. You know, um, that's like a perfect example, because when we're resilient and we don't give up hope, and we know that this stuckness, this block, is just a temporary thing, and that, things keep moving, because, you know, everything is always moving. It's not that you don't have the discipline, it's all about balance, and that's why sometimes the break is good for you. And, it's good for everyone. And just remember one last thing, it's about, before I go into further read, it's about being kind to yourself, because sometimes we beat up ourselves and we go, oh, I should have done that. Oh, I know I can't do this. I can't figure it out. We have to listen to our inner consciousness, realizing that, and I'm doing the cards right now. This is only a temporary situation. The feeling that you feel will go away. The renewal will happen again for you. Always go within. You can sit and meditate, or just sit and be within on your own, knowing that you will accomplish what you accomplish through resilience, trusting in yourself, knowing that you have the power, with that intention that you're not forgetting anyway, and the vision of what you always wanted to do. You are the light, you are creative, you are awakening, you are emerging, and knowing that being open to this new birth when you come back again will equal success. Okay? Hopefully you have enjoyed this reading. Have Hopefully, this will help you with your breakthrough. Thank you for joining us, and feel free to subscribe and hit the bell icon.